Alright, I think we're good. Gonna try Tsunami Enchanter today. And I'm just waiting on trading for a geyser for the third Tsunami, but we can do it with two Tsunami. I just need to farm up the water gauntlet, which is a bit annoying, but we'll do that first and we'll level the mammoth as we go. Let me just get this live on Twitter as well. Cool. It's this rhodium everyone needs. It's this rhodium everyone needs. Whoops. It's this rhodium everyone needs. Whoops. It's this rhodium everyone needs. Whoops. Sorry about that, I had the stream in the background. Okay.
Damn, it left.
Hopefully I can get this in one run. Should have enough after this run.
Cutaway.
Alright, let's get out of here. Hopefully that's enough. Tier 0, water. We need 2 rhodium. Oh, easy. Water. Sweet. Do I always make that sound? Oh, that's new. What I really need is some... If I could make one of these. The regen. Two more rhodium. Get rid of you. Where is our gun? Getting right down the bottom. There it is. Alright, why do we... I think we're trying to find a geyser, so let's just spam this one. Morning Russell, how are we? We're trying out Tsunami Enchanter. We've only got two Tsunami, so we're trying to catch a geyser. Man, it looks nice here. This game is super addictive, yeah it is. I'm still not bored, I've been playing non-stop. And that's without a lot of stuff they haven't added in yet. I think Kieran said it's like 6 out of 10 he said at the moment. The next update's 7.5 or something. I should have just gone south. I need to get up there. Even though it's all going to be lost come open beta, I'm still playing all the time. Yeah, well I heard open beta might not have a reset. Come the mainnet, like open beta mainnet there will. But once they open it up to open beta, there's, from my understanding, there's not going to be a reset. So it could be a long time before there's a reset. But yeah, obviously knowing there will be a reset eventually is usually really demotivating for a game. But not at the moment. Nature, I think, is rough for me. They'll end up going hyper. I don't need the mammoth. Yeah, nothing. Oh wait, the challenge is an atlas, isn't it? Let me just check on Twitter what their new challenge is. Illuvium. I think it was an atlas and an ace. Yeah, ace and an atlas. But let's try catch him in the one run. They're easy to get, so we don't have to be too quick on it. Someone got bonus ILV last time for catching them both in the same stage. Don't know if they'll do that again, but... seems to happen on this region. Not complaining though.
Got
Makes
it.
life a bit easier. Water we're just going to jump straight into.
Here we go.
There's the Atlas. I've already finished this line, so I don't need him. Okay, what was the plan here? We bond here. Tsunami Enchanter. 3 Enchanter. Perfect. So once I get the geyser, well, I guess I'm leveling these, so. Because right now I wouldn't be able to afford a geyser. Where did Tsunami go? There it is. I won't use my flint cap because I'm not 100% sure how strong this team is. A rogue. Let's try that. If we lose a couple, it's alright. I need to go south anyway. If I die, I should have put a teleporter down, but. Close. Yeah, easy. Most of my team was hyper. This is actually going to be crazy with 3 Tsunami. 3 Enchanter, 3 Tsunami. By the way, if I come into an account, if anyone needs anything, just let me know. I'll catch it and can send it. Especially if it's like a stage 3. Another one just here. Sweet.
Let's get started.
Hmm. It's this guy. It's Bulwark as well. I think. Yeah, I mean, the fire's probably going to go hyper anyway. Physical resist. Yeah, they've got a lot of water and nature. Sorry, earth, so I should have the hyper advantage other than these two. So we'll spam these. Even though they got pretty good modifiers. Just to make sure I don't lose. Sweet, that should be good. Hopefully he survives these rogues. Gonna have 3 of them on him. Crit chance on me. This isn't looking great. Though I've got a decent amount of hyper. I didn't really look at their modifiers. Ah, heal per second. Yeah, this one's rough against Enchanter. Ah, need my Gyro not to get stunned there. That's why you check the modifiers. Yeah, they get physical resist. The heal per second's really good against Enchanter because Enchanter's kind of damage over time. Usually my Gyro can carry single targeting things down, but they also had physical resist. Judo, good morning. Damn, I used my flint cap there as well. Lesson learnt. Problem with being up that high, your visor doesn't reach. Crypto Gaming, how are we? Just trying to catch a geyser or a flood and leveling our mammoths using Tsunami Enchanter, new team. And trying to get an Atlas and an Ace in the same encounter would be nice for the Illuvium challenge, the hunting challenge.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it has been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Here we go.
Have you been playing? Got access? I think they just released another lot of access. Or at least a form you could fill out. Another ebb. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to level these ebbs, so I'm not going to bother. Just wait to catch one. They have their physical resist again, but not much else. Take 2 of using these flint cap. should be good with this. The gorilla is kind of scary, but should be on my tanks. Big slow, how are we? Kind of lost interest for now. Enjoyed the beta though. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit hard one, especially when things are going to reset. I was just saying before, I'm still addicted to it, but still enjoying myself, but still not the same when things are going to reset, or there's still a lot of upgrades to come. Updates, I should say. But no ace. Sweet. But nice to see the game listed on Epic. And oh, so you haven't played this beta? You mean the previous betas? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Got ya. Let's get started.
I only bought IOV, no land or anything, so I can chill. Yeah, at the moment I'm the same. I sold my land, and I'm going to use those funds to play the Overworld. I was looking to buy back in lower, but it never went lower. Land prices have been going up, I think. Again, I don't think I'll be able to level these guys. Just hanging out for an umbra. One more flint cap. We got pure damage. Should be enough. The whole team's hyper. Three AM here and I gotta work tomorrow. Yeah, all good. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it. Three AM, where would you be? Nothing that we need. It's morning in Australia. It's probably evening in America. I'm guessing UK or Brazil or something. enough for one more encounter. Gotta remind myself not to shoot things.
Got it.
Nature. I'm not gonna jump in just in case the whole team's nature. Yeah, let's do this one.
Here we go.
I tried any other drones. Yeah, I tried just the one of the other ones. I forgot what it's called, but it does damage. It doesn't CC or anything. It just shoots missiles, mini missiles at them. But I didn't. I mean, it's okay. But it's. I feel like you need the crowd control. They just run away too much, especially the later stages. That damage the drone does is so negligible. Compared to getting like a full clip off from your ranger on their special ability. I should try the other ones. I'm sure there's another one that... Isn't there one that like fully CCs them? That might be better than the lasso. This could be hard. It's my last encounter. I'll just waste one of those. I don't really need these, so I might as well use them. Just go pure damage here. It's alright if I lose. Nothing I want here, and I've got to exit the region anyway. He's the one that does the purple cube on the Illuvial. Yeah, so the purple cube is that's like a full-on CC, isn't it? Like a stun. Lucky I didn't use too many consumables. Why's the air going hyper? I guess my water was enough to make him hyper. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because my air isn't giving him negative hyper. It's just neutral. Where are my mammoths at? 6k, 10k, 10k. Long way to go. Stuck up on the flint cap again. Oh yeah, I'll give it a scan. Yeah, flint cap, the attack damage one. Probably the tank. Not these ones. I think. Yeah, these ones. Yeah. I think those are the 3 best consumables. Getcha. It's annoying. Yeah, that's way too rough. And that made no noise. It's always they kill me without me knowing. There's 6 lynxes in that encounter. That's crazy.
Here we go.
Finally a water encounter. Should have put a teleporter down. Still yet to see a ramp fight or a ramp fire. Okay. These two are going to go hyper. Apparently these airs are going hyper now against me because of my water. Hopefully I can take them out pretty quick. But I'm a little worried about this one. Let's not use too much. I may have crashed. Damn. Pretty sure it just puts me back straight into the arena. Just have to set up again. They've done well with all the crashing, and like if there ever is a crash or a bug or you exit the game while you're in the run, they've done really well to not have it screw you over if you've spent money. See how I go baiting the... I've only got not many of these. See if we can keep the ramp fire. Ramp fees and mega over here. But yeah, I don't like my chances of this. Oh my god, it crashed again. What is going on there? Maybe I just exit that one. It's weird, I'm never having crashes. Probably like the second or third one so far. With 2 in the 1 encounter. Just escape, it's not worth the crash again.
Gotcha. Got ya.
What we'll just jump into.
Let's get started.
Oh, can we get an ace and an atlas in the same one? Hey, nice. Oh, and a rake. See if we can catch an ace, atlas, and a rake in the same. So if you didn't know why I'm excited about that is because they're both for the Illuvium hunting challenge this week for 4 hours, or this next 3 days. And last time someone got an extra bonus for catching him in the same encounter. Not that they'll definitely do the same this time round, but they're easy enough to find, so you may as well try. They're common enough that they're likely to come up in the same encounter, that's what I mean. Okay, his Kling's gonna go hyper. And again, these waters might go hyper. He's gonna jump to the back. Let's go with some better consumables. Bunch of pure damage. I think that's pretty good. If we can't win with that, then I guess we don't deserve to. They haven't got the best mods. It's just the attack speed. Just worried about the amount of hyper they might get. Oh, my ranger might get sniped here. Enchanter's just coming through. My guy doing the carry. Man, that was close. It was a bit iffy there for a second. Kaba, how are we? Yeah, gathering another team. Or at least modifying one. I'm trying to go Tsunami Enchanter. Just need a geyser. Alright, let's see if we can catch all 3 of these. Oh, the ace is tier 3, I didn't realise. Surely a Resplendent is enough. Alright, that's one. Tier 3, 90% again. Go 2 from 2. 2 from 2. And the rake, where are you? Level 6, tier 4, stage 2. Resplendent, it's only 54%, so let's use our last master shard. Which I didn't realise I only had one left. Sweet. So I think next I'm going to try fuse 3 of these to the Umbra. Don't need the Majol. Perfect. How much do you think you will get from the airdrop? Well, from this stage, the phase 1, as far as I know, we're all getting the same amount. So it'll be between 1 and 2 ILV each, because it's a fixed amount. And then after this first month, come open beta, it'll be airdrop points. Alright, I swear didn't I hunt another Illuvial down somewhere? Which is kind of good to know. Those that aren't able to play as much, you're still going to get like a really good airdrop from phase 1, and then open beta will reward those that are playing a lot more. I think it's a good balance. And I guess it means they can focus on other stuff other than making sure the airdrop point calculator is all working and everything. Gives them a bit of time. Completely lost my bearings where that other Illuvial hunted down was. Now I don't have another master shard, so if I find a geyser I'm kind of screwed. I almost might just kind of don't want to find one now. I think even with a tier 5 resplendent shard, it's like less than 20% chance I could catch a geyser. Let's see if the reset comes or not. Yeah. Oh, a dash. I can't catch it anyway. Do you mean the reset on Illuvials or the reset on airdrop points? Let's just grab these. Make some more master shards.
I'll use it. This looks good.
In the Illuvials, yeah. The latest I heard, they won't be. There's no plan to have them reset for open beta.
I'll take it.
And someone else was saying that makes sense because it is on testnet, like it is on the blockchain. So you can't like just delete the NFTs on the testnet. Not that I know how any of that technical side of that works, but apparently that kind of makes sense to me. Let's get out of here. Probably I think we can build 3 teams until day 28. Yeah, do you mean like, given that much time, it's realistic that you could build 3 full teams? Yeah. I think that sounds accurate. This is probably my second team. It's just if you count the stage 3 version, like tier 5 weapon. That's crazy to farm. Well, it's doable to farm 1, but to farm them for different teams is a lot of work. Three teams for arena, yeah. It's a thing with arena. Really, if you're competitive arena, you want to really pick what team you're going to chase first, come main net. I think I'm just going to go whatever I think is most likely to be at least good in every meta. So even when it's, you know, like Enchanter's always been good, Berserkers have been good, Behemoths. Obviously can all potentially get nerfed to the ground, but that would be my idea. Oh, Mystics for sure, yeah. Yeah, Mystics will be... Surely that's got to be the guys around the... Oh, I have 11 of these. The Adorius and the Geyser must be surely going to be the most expensive, given how rare they are. And how valuable they'll be in like every meta. I pressed the wrong arrow. The only thing with those is they're not the most, like the Geyser and the Doris aren't the most iconic Illuvials for collectors. I wonder if a ramp fire will be more expensive just because it's a ramp fire. Okay. Then you wonder if say like a Dark Hollow, just like a tier 1 or tier 2, would be more expensive than an Adorius or a Geyser. Like, will it be purely based off rarity, or will it be based off usefulness? I tend to think rarity because the collectors are probably the whales. The crazy whales are probably not playing in competitive arena. They're probably collectors. JK, what's up? Didn't realize the capture power was so low. Yeah, that's been one interesting point of discussion. Especially when you get to tier 4 and 5, it's kind of they kind of seem useless. Like you almost have to use a master shard in a lot of cases. And yeah, you're basically always having to use the shard above, or even two tiers above, to be honest. And I've even got this. Got 6 capture power from there. Another 18 from there. And it still doesn't make a huge difference. So I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to buff them or not. It makes sense for them to test it as low as they're willing to go and then buff it from there.
Gotcha.
Oh my god. This juked me. Water will go straight into.
Here we go.
It's an A-door. Not gonna bother with. Physical resistance. It's very annoying. I think I've got the hyper advantage. Just these archies that'll go hyper and maybe the air units. Use the flint cap. Let's do it. Did I try big time? No, I didn't, and I honestly don't know why I didn't, because I'm a big WoW player, or I used to be. Did you need access to the... I think you needed access somehow. Have they had an open beta yet? I think when I was looking into it, I just didn't have access. And I wasn't willing to buy the NFTs that I needed. And then by that stage Illuvium Arena had come out, and that's also my style of game. And was quite time consuming playing it competitively, especially with the rewards being out. So, I guess that's why I haven't played it yet. But I've heard good things. By the way, if anyone wants anything, let me know. Like if you see something that I come up against, I can catch it. Oh, you haven't tried it yet either. Oh, there you go, yeah. What other Web3 games do I play? I started off with a lot of Superior and Legends Reborn. Superior and Spider Tank, so a lot of Gala games. Spider Tanks, I made good money. Superior, I spent like $900 worth of NFTs on, and I leveled them all to max level. That's a really fun game. It's probably the best Web3 game I played, other than Illuvium. It just never... They just got into a lawsuit with Gala. They didn't complete their product, so essentially it got rugged, but it's kind of still in limbo. They,
Here we go.
yeah, I guess the short story is Gala paid them about $9 million to develop the game, and then the last payment, the last scheduled payment, like milestone payment, was like 700k or something, and Gala didn't pay it because they're claiming that Superior didn't deliver what was required, and then at the same time it turns out Superior, their studio Drifter, is going under, which seems like a very common thing with the studios working with Gala. They basically go under right after they've taken all the money from Gala, so it's almost like they've agreed to produce these games for Gala for one last paycheck, and then they're just going to screw them over right at the end. So anyway, they're stuck in a lawsuit with Gala, and similar to Spider Tanks. It's kind of a similar story with Spider Tanks. Similar story with Legends Reborn actually, but Gala bought Legends Reborn, saved the game, and I think they would do that for both Spider Tanks and Drifter once the lawsuits, if things can be concluded properly. So that's, yeah, they're the Web3 games that I've been playing, and they've all had a similar fate, or are in limbo. Legends Reborn's out now, but it's Illuvium's just way too good to even spend any time on anything else at the moment. Have this modify the physical resistance. Not the best business model, I guess. Does Gala do any of their own development? Yeah, they do. They definitely do. And I think if I was to, I guess, invest or buy any more NFTs from Gala, it would only be games that they're developing. Just a bunch of pure damage. I haven't really paid attention to whether I'm going to win this or not. Yeah, Last Expedition is Gala's. I guess Legends Reborn is now Mirandas's, which I guess that's also been controversial because they just fired the whole development team and moved the studio to Chile. Which, if anyone's complaining about or worried about their land in Illuvium, they should head over to Gala and check out Mirandas, because people have spent way more than anyone spent on land, like accumulatively, land for Illuvium. And yeah, the whole development team got basically sacked and then replaced with their studio in Chile, which may not be a bad thing. Super scary for the people that have spent a lot on Mirandas, but I guess if the development team isn't doing their job, moving things along fast enough, or I guess costing too much. You'd rather obviously you'd rather them stick with the original devs, but if it's you don't want them sacrificing the whole game just for the sake of that principle of sticking with the same dev team. I think one of the problems was they were all remote. They're expensive because they were not in Chile, but then they were all remote. I guess that would hinder productivity. I don't know, but maybe that's, yeah, who knows. But that's the story there. Dimitri, you need a Gazatep so bad. Yeah, I had to level mine. Took forever. No, I don't have an extra Gazatep, but if I ever find one, I'll definitely catch it and send it to you and let you know. Saw the game on your channel, it looks good. Which one was it, Superior or? Superior is, yeah, very good. It's a shame that's stopped developing. Because there's a Web 2 version of it as well, when that on Steam, and that even the Web 2 people were giving it good reviews. See if that's enough. Actually, we'll go a little bit harder. Couldn't Gala hire another team to continue develop or even take over themselves? Yeah, that's what they've been trying to do. JK, do you mean with Mirandus or Superior or the other games? Well, that's what they would do, but they're stuck in a lawsuit. So with Legends Reborn they did. The studio went bankrupt, so they bought it out, hired the same devs and their own team. Spider Tanks and Superior, it's what they want to do. Both Spider Tanks and Superior Studios, Drifter and then I think Game Media. They're both going under, or at least their devs are looking for other jobs. And Gala, I'm sure, would definitely buy them out, but they're stuck in lawsuits with them. And to me, it looks like it's just whoever owns those studios just looking for that one last paycheck before they go under from the lawsuit. And the thing with Gala is they kind of have to buy them out because Gala's the one that sold the NFTs, right? So if they don't buy their studios out and continue development, what do they do? Do they refund the NFTs or? Well, they wouldn't have to with Spider Tanks because that's technically been delivered, but Superior hasn't been delivered. The play to earn aspect hasn't been delivered. So like me, for example, I've spent $900 on it and didn't get what was promised, which is not great, but it's whatever. Like I chose to spend the money. It was always a risk. But you can imagine how much damage that's done to Gala. Because, like for me, for example, I would almost never buy another NFT from Gala. Like, I'm not mad at them, but I'm also I can't just give them the same level of trust as I used to. And it's a shame because it might not even be their fault, necessarily. Maybe bad business decisions, bad contracts. But I do feel like they kind of got screwed over.
Here we go.
No comparison Illuvium devs versus Gala. Yeah, no, there's not. Illuvium will prevail over Gala. It's coming from an early bird to Gala and have seen a lot of bad in Gala. Yeah, exactly. A lot of it their fault, a lot of it not their fault. And it's interesting, I had this, you know, when people, I guess the early days when people were like, the argument was go with someone like Gala if you're investing, because something like Illuvium only has one game, so you're relying on that one game to succeed. But the opposite argument seems true, where Gala has too many points of failure, whereas Illuvium just focuses on the one game and has a higher chance of delivering, which has turned out true. Not that, I mean, it could just be because they're a better team. But, and I guess, I suppose Illuvium has got multiple games right, but this guy's... I still like Gala though. In my mind, they're second to Illuvium in terms of like where I'd spend money and go. And I guess to Gala's credit, they've survived all that. They're still building. They've never stopped. They've never... yeah, they just kept, I guess, kept moving forward. And they don't seem to be running out of money. Physical resist. This could be rough. Gala was better when they were focusing on 3 games to start. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think they signed things too quickly, and that's why I worry with, or maybe not worry, but I guess Immutable X isn't selling NFTs. Like, if any game fails on Immutable X, it's not going to go back to Immutable X, right? Whereas Gala sold the NFTs and promoted it and everything. Illuvium doesn't have one game, they have 3 games in development now and have said, yeah, well, I mean, that's true, yeah. That is true, but they're all the same IP. They're all the same mechanics and, yeah, I mean, you're right, but it's not the same as Gala. Like, for example, with Gala, like a lawsuit with Spider Tanks, or even just one lawsuit with one dev is just so damaging to their whole reputation. And all the people that bought NFTs with them will now not buy NFTs in the rest of their games that have nothing to do with it. I guess you could argue that with Illuvium 0. If that fails, a lot of people will lose trust in the other games. I think Kieran and Jason are good friends, or at least friendly. I've seen them tag each other and request things on Twitter. Just cool to see. Can't really say the same thing about, I guess, other CEOs of other Web3 companies and stuff. Hey Aaron, how are we? Try to get big too fast. Yeah. I lost interest when they had Trash Gala V1 token. Yeah. Yeah, that's been a mess, hasn't it? The whole Gala V2 thing. And then they burnt all these tokens, and turns out that those tokens belong to the other co-founder that's getting sued, or they're suing each other. Huge mess. But I'd say them getting too big too fast, they made a lot of money getting too big. It's kind of insane to look back X amount of years and think how much NFTs they sold for these games that really weren't even, they're close to being finished, or they didn't have any idea how the play to earn would work, and there's so many things that changed along the way. But I don't know if they'll change anything. They made a lot of money. Obviously they'll change some things, but they still seem to be making a lot of money. You see they've got their Gala burns. Like every time someone uses Gala to purchase something or do something, you can see the Gala being burnt. And I look at it sometimes and I'm like, wow, there's just transactions and people buying stuff constantly. But I know personally, because I obviously was in the Gala community previous to Illuvium, or I guess while waiting for Illuvium games to come out, and a lot of them have come over to Illuvium because of all the shit that's happened with Gala, and a lot of them with a lot of money to spend. And they probably wouldn't be over in Illuvium if Gala had like a functioning good game at the moment. Or if they hadn't been screwed over by Gala. I believe I haven't even seen a flood, let alone a geyser. GFAL uses the same token for all the games in their ecosystem, even though most of their games are developed by third parties. Gala has a different token for each game. It's ridiculous. What's GFAL? Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? I don't know where I stand on that. I assume there's a good reason Gala do it. Well, there is a good reason, but it is a mess. You're right though, there probably is a way simpler way to do it. Just use Gala. I mean, a lot of their games use Gala. Dragon Strike, their mobile game, it's just simply like the weekly rewards are just based off how much money spent. It's a very simple model. Most of the games are like that. I'm guessing it comes to when there's like rev share between the studios, maybe. I don't know. They do seem to be pretty adamant that they have to have different tokens. I'm still hoping for Miranda's. I just wish it wasn't attached to a shit show like Gala, yeah. Imagine if it does come through though. I still see a world where Gala makes it. Everything works out and you look back and it's turns out that a lot of the mishaps weren't necessarily their fault, and maybe I'm just too optimistic. Just worried my gyro's going to get melted. I got stunned on the way. They have the biggest network of nodes for gaming. Yeah. Yeah, and they've got, I think music's doing okay. Film looks decent as well. Gala definitely has a lot going for them. And as much as they've pissed a lot of people off, a lot of people are still there. But they really, really need to deliver on Miranda's. That encounter was easy. If they can have like the Chilean team deliver on a really good playtest and the game still looks like it's going in the direction everyone wanted it to. That'd be a huge win for Gala. I saw there's a lot of people in the Gala community involved with Bodhi, or like the devs that got fired from Miranda's. They're like funding the devs that got fired to make Miranda's. Like a different game that's the same philosophy as Miranda's. Which is interesting. I don't know how that's going to work, but it's like funded by the meme coin Bodhi or something.
Got it. Here we go.
Is Bitbender still there? Bodhi, like Bodhi as in boaty, like a boat. Like a ship boat. Let me link actually. It's actually quite interesting. So I think it's Bodhi, like, I don't know how to spell it, but it's yeah, boat. Not Brody or Bodhi, it's Boaty. But there's what I linked there is, I guess, a meeting with one of the ex-developers of Miranda's and a bunch of the, I guess, ex-Miranda's community. Just talking about maybe how this new game will work. But man, I don't know how some of them would have that much patience to wait for a game to be fully developed again after all these years. Nothing interesting here. See if I can win with those two consumables. Yeah, is Bitbender still there? Yeah, Bitbender's still there for sure. Wow, I just got shit on. I'll maybe pull this through. Nice. It's Enchanter procs. Oh, Chuck's here. Gallery's morphing into chain focus and game publisher. Yeah, well there you go. I think that's where Gala, they've learnt their lessons, and I think it's pushed them in the right direction. And they've had projects come to Gala Chain. Gala chain is everything they kind of say it is, and it seems like it is. It's a pretty good direction to go. I'm sure they're not going to go into any shitty contracts with external studios like they did in the past. Exactly, I saw that. That's super bullish, right? Yeah, Voyager. Yeah, what's his name? The Cardano founder. He's co-founder to that game. What's his game? And they picked, out of all the chains, everything they could have picked, they picked Gala chain, which is saying a lot. You know, and that's with all the lawsuits going on, everything. It's if you're bullish on Gala, that's like, well, for me, I still hold a lot of Gala, and that's, I was stoked to hear that. Caught me a stage 3 today, nice. What'd you catch? Charles, that's the one. I wonder if Gala will win any of these lawsuits, because they're countersuing for damages, I'm pretty sure. And they make a really good point. Like if Gala, if it turns out these other studios are in the wrong and didn't deliver, like if the court finds that and they actually win these countersues for damages, because the studios, if it was their fault for not, if they're in the wrong and they didn't deliver, it's done an insane amount of damage to Gala. But I don't know how that works if the studio's going bankrupt. Like, it's the whole point of having a company, right? I know, at least in Australia, like if you go bankrupt and you get sued, then, well, the company protects the individual, so it's not like they can, I don't know how any of that works, but how do you get money from a company that's bankrupt is what I'm saying. Not sure of the name, one of those big cats. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'd recommend the... Well, they're all good, but the stoic one is good. The tank one. Gallery is a terrible investment. It's already been through a bull run, been pummeled, or been pumped, sorry, and dumped. Too much FUD because of all the lawsuits. I sold all my Gala and for GFAL. I need to look at GFAL. I'm not sure I know what that is. Yeah, these links is very good. Stoic. It's definitely a risky investment, but I guess every point you made there. Oh, business insurance will cover some of it. Yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess the alternate argument there, Earthworm, is that it's as low as it is now because of all those things. So what happens when, you know, the what's his name? Thornton, the other co-founder loses a lawsuit, he's out. Like, there's all those things that are once sorted. I really wonder what will happen to the Gala price. Not that you would invest and gamble on all those things being to go in Gala's favour, but it's like, what if they do? A lot of upside is what I'm saying. Whoops. Sweet.
Here we go.
That's why GFAL is better than you haven't been through a bull run yet. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's a good argument if you know the team and everything. I mean, that is the same thing everyone was saying about Gala before their first bull run. Great team, new. I do earn a lot less Gala now, and it does feel better mentally, but I've got enough where it's I still want them to succeed. But I do take some comfort in knowing that they have been through that bull run, they've been through the bear run, or the bear market. They've had all these worst things happen to them. They're still developing, signing new, you know, like the Voyager. Lots of new music deals, and it's so I guess you know what you're getting with them, if that makes sense. A lot of the token supply is already out there. I think it's essentially. Ooh. Could catch this. I think I already have one. Yeah, with their burn mechanism, with the nodes, I think they're about, like the supply is about fully inflated, like it's in that. It's kind of like Ethereum where it can switch between inflationary, deflationary, depending on how much Gala's used. Not a lot of supply to come onto the market is what I mean. Tokenomics is good. Oh, I didn't even have enough. Damn, did I just spend what I need? Let's get out of here. gonna change the scenery. See if we can catch a round fire. GFAL, what is GFAL? Let's have a look. Games for a living. Wonder if this goes out there. Let's try. I think fire goes hyper against me, doesn't it? I'll go and try.
Let's get started.
It's maybe a bad idea coming to Crimson Waste with my team. Oh, an Alfie. Oh my god. Alright, Gara, you're gonna need a carry. Let's just see how rough this is with all the fire. Kill these drop bears, that'd be nice. One more Omega. You got a Stoic Zeppelins, I think it's the air one, yeah, really good. It's like this guy, except air. Alright, this is going to be rough against fire, or the hyper. A bit more selective. I could have won that with more consumables, obviously, but... not be mad if they deleted morphopods from the game. Earth, I'm just going to put a teleporter down in case I die again. But Earth might be as good as it gets in this region. In terms of hyper.
Here we go.
Do you have a Ramphie? Yeah, I've got one Ramphie. I've only got one because I assumed I wouldn't level them. But I haven't even seen a Ramfire, and I definitely haven't seen a Ramfire. I've seen plenty of Ramphies. Axon. Oh, one rogue. A ton of thorns. Actually, this might be an okay one to use the flint cap. Make sure we don't lose. They do have the physical resist, but no regen per second. Well, that pure damage. Too many shields. This guy actually might fit into a team, so not sure if I have one yet. Good stats. These things need to make more sound. A lot of times I've silently died to them without even knowing. Please. What do you mean, please?
Gotcha.
Please answer it. What am I answering? There may be something that hasn't come up in the chat. I don't know if YouTube's jump into this one.
Here we
I should put a
go.
teleport down again. Yeah, the last thing I saw you say was this is why GAF is better. It's new and hasn't gone through a bull run yet. Does the green water damage you? Yes, it does, yeah. Yeah, in... Oh wow, does anyone want this? Oh, I'm gonna catch that as well. If anyone wants to Rayleigh, let me know. I'll catch it. Actually, I'll catch it anyway and I can send it. Just gonna try win first. Which may not be easy. Yeah, that's all acid. It's the only region where the water will kill you. So I'm hoping to snipe out this guy. There's a ton of rogues. See, arcane. They don't have great buffs, so that's a good thing. But if he could take out the links, that'd be... If he could solo him, that'd be great. Just worried about the gorilla one-shotting my ranger. Alright, I think that's enough for everything I can do. Yep, the green water kills you, yeah it does. Green water and the morphopods. As far as I know, that's the only thing that will kill you. No ranger live. Yeah, I'm sweet here. Too easy. Be crazy when I can get him Slayer. So right now he's doesn't have Slayer and he's doing an insane amount of damage. That's consumable. Alright. Yeah, again, if anyone wants this, let me know. Just do me the wallet on Twitter or Discord. It won't let you link it in the YouTube. I can catch that greater gorilla as well. I'll do this first because tier 3, almost 90% chance should be enough. Got him. Oh, he's only tier 1, so this should be more than enough, and I've got 2 attempts anyway. Nice. Don't need anything else here. Some of the flying bugs, yeah, the flying bugs will do that. Any other Web3 games you like? Said before, Superior I really like. Oh my god. Speaking of those morphopods. And I spawned right on top of one as well. They don't make any sound, which is, well, very little sound. Yeah, Superior, which is in a lawsuit and not developing, so not that one, but I did like that. What else? Legends Reborn is good, but I don't play it because I'm playing this, and it's a card game, which is another one. Oh my god. Big Time I would like, but again, it's I either don't have access or I'm spending too much time playing this. There's a lot of good mobile games that I don't play because I don't have a very good mobile. But I was playing Dragon's Track I like. It's another Gala game one that actually has a legitimate play to earn. Earned a good amount of Gala playing that on the leaderboards, and you can craft your entities in game just by playing for free. And then I actually sold all the NFTs I crafted or minted in game, playing essentially for free. I ended up selling for like $300, which is nice. And that game hasn't slowed down, people are still enjoying it. I just played it for long enough that I got bored, I guess. So I sold everything. So Dragon Strike is the only mobile game that I've like and would recommend. Not that there isn't others, I just haven't played others. Where is this morphopod? What's that other one? The one with the cats? The mechanical, the mech cats? Is it Ryan Heroes or something? Heard really good reviews for that. I just never played it. I know people are still playing it. Or maybe they were just farming an airdrop.
Got ya.
Yeah, Ryan Heroes, that's the one. Big Dome has turned into a crypto casino disguised as a game. Devs have ruined it. Yeah, I did hear some controversy with the devs. Oh, what's this guy? There's one other game. I'm just gonna put down a teleporter. Jump into this one. Wildcard. Wildcard and Metal Call are the other two that I have noted down that I want to try. Oh, there you go. Metal Call. JK, yeah, Metal Call. I want to try. I've noted down, and I've been recommended by people that I trust with their taste in games. Yeah, Wildcard is apparently, it's kind of like a card, like you have a deck, but then I think it's also like a League of Legends style like MOBA. But I think it's 1v1, and yeah, you also have a deck. But then you fight each other and fight towards each other's towers and minions like you would in League of Legends or a MOBA. So I've heard that's good as well. So I think if I was to get stuck into any other games, it would be those three. Ryan Heroes, Metalcore, and Wildcard. Anyone need a Quinks? I don't need them anymore. I've got a teleporter down. I'm going kind of chewing through a lot of consumables. I need to slow down. I didn't see this guy. Hopefully I can just tank him with the shields. Should be good. But yeah, if I'm being honest, I feel like I'm too old to be playing. Like my eyes get, like if I'm playing shooters or anything high actions per second kind of thing, it's just too much for me. that's why I like what do you call it, auto battlers and stuff like that. I do like MMOs. And when I was younger, I used to, it was League of Legends and WoW raiding in arenas at a pretty competitive level, but too much for me these days. I tend to stare too much, like I don't blink. So I get really dry eyes when I play games that require like a high amount of focus like that. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but not this time. Why did I shoot that? I gotta pay attention to my energy more. I'm an idiot. Guess we'll just farm some more consumables. And get out of here and jump back in. Alright. I think I'll jump back to Crimson Waste, I don't mind it here. I can lock out with a round fire again. But I'll just bear it back 2 seconds. Alright. Where are my mammoths at? Surely they've gained a bit of experience. Basically 11k. 24, nearly 25. 39. Fair way away still. There's so many games coming to Immutable though. Like surely there's a couple of gems in there. I don't know if you can cut through there, but I won't waste my time. I'll just go this way. Go the long way. Instead of getting stuck and having to turn around. Earth we'll go straight into. What the heck do you do with these silly links with no element? Like no wind or air? So the links is, you know how you call it the Zephyr links? The Stoic Zephyr links? All the links start with the baby links, who's neutral. So he's actually really good on his own. He does pure damage. But essentially he will, when you go to fuse 3 links together, the 3 baby links, you'll get to pick whether you go Stoic, which is tank, the Scion, which is the arcane, or the empath support. Like, you get to pick which line of links you go. If that makes sense. So in arena, yeah, you have to. It's kind of like, who was in Pokemon? There was the Ninetales, or was it kind of like a Lynx as well, where it had different evolution paths? Trying to figure out which level 2 weapon to go for. Like stage 2 or tier 2? Level 2 weapon? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because it costs resources, so you kind of want to know what path you're going down, right? So you don't build something and then feel like you need a different weapon later because you changed your mind. I think I can win this pretty easily, so I'll use these flint caps. Use these to really make sure we win. Yeah, stage 2. What are you building your team around? It was kind of similar team to what I had, right? You got those stage 1 fire units. The best one to build would be the nature sword. Mostly fire, okay. I'll show you what I mean. Caught a few stage 2 links, but they are neutral it seems. Yeah. So they'll be neutral in their affinity. They'll have a class. So by stage 3 you'll pick an affinity. Just kill this and I'll show you what I think you should build towards.
Gotcha.
So I would build this or this, because you probably have these guys, right? You're building towards the Chikundi. So you got the Chuko. You've probably got the Ra, who eventually is Templar. And this guy. So you end up with a lot of fire, but you're probably building Templar, I would say. Templar or Predator. So the nature, if you build the nature sword and you bond it to this guy. No, that won't work, will it? I don't know if I'm complicating this too much, but if you want Templar, you're going to need Fighter and Empath. You do have an Archie, don't you? You've got this guy, don't you? I'm pretty sure you told me before. Yeah. So you would build the sword, the nature sword, bond it to this guy, and that'll give you Verdant. He eventually gets the Verdant, and your Ranger would be Verdant, but then you would have Templar more importantly. The other option is Predator, which is more simple. It's just you would just build this. So the dagger would be Rogue equals Predator, and then the nature would give you fire. Nature and fire gives you wildfire. That's what I did for the longest time. It's probably the funnest, to be honest, and the simplest. So you just bond the ranger to him with the dagger for Predator, wildfire. This guy has wildfire. But it's hard to know, yeah. There's so many options, but that's what I would do. Well, that's what I did. That's what I did do. To the left. It's a big jump. It's hard though, right? Because I'm guessing you're still learning. All the composites. Uh, 3 HP. Let's get this down. When you come across a stage 1 tier 5, do you use a Master Shard? Yes, I do, yeah. If I want it. A lot of earth. The fight was very winnable, but nothing exciting there. Yeah, even a tier 5 shard into a tier 5 stage 1 is such little odds. Oh, yeah, we leave that as well. You get a Tyree stage 2. Yeah. Where's the Tyree again? It's a Templar, right? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't bother building towards Revenant. I mean, you can, it's decent, but... yeah, building around this guy's a little harder. Just caught a Scarabog, but had to use my Master Shard. Yeah, it's a shame. The other option was 35% chance. Yeah, it's not worth it. Especially when you can deconstruct that Resplendent Shard. Running Achilleon, Jotun, Null with my tier 5 stage 3 Nature Sword. You got a tier 5 stage 3 Nature Sword, wow. I need to build that. It's a Behemoth Verdant build. Not sure what I should add to it. I think that might be the best build, Aaron. Behemoth Verdant. Because I know Behemoth is probably the best build, and I think Verdant might be the best thing. Well, Mystic would be ideal if you can get to Mystic somehow. Definitely add Mystic. And the Seer, if you have the Seer. I don't know if you mentioned it. That's the third Behemoth. Don't have a Geyser, yeah. Or the Odorius, but yeah, both of them are ridiculously hard to find. I'm kinda sick of scanning, let's take a fight. I can do 2 Mystic. I assume you mean you can't do 2 Mystic. Do you have any of the drone upgrades that improve capture rate? Yeah, I do, Illuvial. I have a lot of it, and it doesn't make a huge difference, to be honest. You have a stage 1, but if you haven't been able to try it since because you're losing battles, yeah. It's pretty underwhelming. When I first got it, I think it was like 1%, maybe like 1.5%. And for how much it costs, it wasn't worth it. I guess maybe come mainnet, like in the long run, considering how many shards you'll throw out, like it could be a worthwhile investment. But short term it feels pretty underwhelming. Pretty sure I put a teleporter down. Seems like a hard one to win. A lot of rogues here that are going to go hyper. Choose one of these and see how I go. If I lose, I think I'm fine. Oh, you do. You've got the Odorius and the monkey. Would a Behemoth Berserker work? I did use that in one meta. It works, yeah. It's a lot of damage. but I wouldn't say it's better than just building purely around Behemoth. Because if you get the 3, if you end up with the Seer, or the Singe, or the Seer, you can build towards 3 Bulwark. You can fit 3 Bulwark in really easy. So it'd be 3 Bulwark, 2 Mystic, the 2 to 3 Behemoth. That would be the final build. But I guess you could cut out the Bulwarks and go with Berserker instead. Wow, Dimitri, you got the Gazetep. Far out. That's awesome. Glad you found it, not me, because I've just leveled mine. Like, I'm guessing have you caught it yet, or are you in the encounter? You're a long way off Sea Line, yeah. Or even just having the flare is a good tank. And I guess it's worthwhile getting the experience on him. Maybe long term you'll thank yourself later. If you do end up having to fuse them.
Gotcha.
But that's a difficult line to fuse all the way to a Seer. Water will jump in.
Let's get started.
Captured it, nice. Had to use the Master Shard, yeah. I assume you would have, yeah. You want to let that go. Congrats, man. That's huge. Oh, another rake. I might capture him because I think that might be a 3rd one, so I could maybe level them at some point. Ah, there's a rogue here. Okay, let's not lose this one. Should be enough. Gunner 1, how are we? Just searching for a ramp fire or a geyser at the moment and leveling our mammoths. %for a tier 5 shard. Decent master shard. Not bad at all. I still haven't seen a hollow or a dark hollow. But I don't think we should expect to ride they're like insanely rare. I think I've seen maybe 2 or 3 on Twitter, on Discord. You know what, I wonder if putting a higher tier weapon here gives you more damage. May as well scan because I don't have enough for 2. Pretty sure Twitter ones are Illuvials. Oh really? I feel like I've seen them in the actual arena battle, but I thought they were I thought it might have been photoshopped. I know there's like a lot of leaks with the artwork on Twitter with the hollows. I might be wrong. Yeah, I might be wrong too. You prefer taming or farming? Taming for sure. Capturing illuvials, yeah. How many tier 5s have I captured? Depends if you include stage 1s. A decent amount if I include stage 1s, because I have 3 Adors, and I've caught 2 Adorinos. I sent 1 to someone. And I've got an Adorius. I've got the Alfie, I caught that. I've even got the Julef, which I'm looking to trade for a Geyser. I don't know if I regret that, but if anyone's got a Geyser they want to trade. Oh, and I've got a bunch of these as well. Just tier 5. The Octius, and then a few Squizzes. I've even given one of these away. So now that I look at that, I've actually caught quite a lot. But only 2 that are stage 3. I think I can do 1 more and then let's find another Illuvial. Nature. We'll just see if this is something easier than nature. Oh my god. The silent morphopod again. God, I put those down. Teleporter. Keep like one eye on my health, just in case. Bye, yeah, let's go on this one.
Let's get started.
You bring me luck, caught an Adorino. Oh, you just caught an Adorino as well. Just keep the stream open while you're farming. Get extra luck. I like the earth cuff in the weapon slot. It freezes the illuvials in a black hole. The stage 1's included. So the affinity matters with the weapon. Like if it's earth or fire. Actually, I haven't used the cuff yet, but that sounds good. Send me one geyser, I'll send you 2 back. I don't even have a flood yet. How to setting scope, not hold. Just click right mouse. Let me check afterwards. Not sure what you mean by hold, but if you mean slow down, like you know how maybe you're referring to when it slows down. If you're jumping and you zoom in, time slows down. Hopefully they can target him. I don't like my chances here, but let's see if we can just win with... just a couple of these and the gyro carrying. If we lose, it's all good. We have to get out of here anyway. Have I completed the new hunting series? Yeah, I did. I caught him. I waited and caught both in the same encounter. Because just the odd chance that they would do the same thing they did last time, where they gave away an extra RV to someone that caught him in the same encounter. So I thought, why not? So I got the Ace and the Atlas in the same encounter. Have you done it yet? Could be a good idea if you're going to post it on X. If you've got the time on patience to wait for him in the same encounter. Yeah, gun one, yeah. I mean, zooming is right click, and then if you're jumping, time will slow down. And then you press 2 for the charge to change from charge, and then 1 is the rapid fire. That's what you're referring to. Try stream it tonight. Yeah, I'll be tuning in tonight if I'm not training. Let's jump out of here. Yeah, Crypto Quick Chat has really good guides and streams as well, if anyone hasn't subscribed to him yet. It's fairly new YouTube channel. Are you streaming anywhere else, Aaron? Just on YouTube? Really should jump on Twitch. Trying to do it without restream, because I'm pretty sure I'm live on Twitter right now, which I've set up with OBS. Just haven't set up Twitch yet. I don't really have no shards to... Just keep going with Crimson Waste. You do have to hold right click when you scope, yeah. Live streams on just on YouTube, yeah. So we're going up there again. To see what this is, you can get this flint cap. Any extra gyros? I've got an extra revo, just not a gyro. But I'll keep an eye out for one. I'll try to catch it for you. I think, let me check. Got an extra Blotto if anyone wants it. An extra Axodon and Axon if anyone wants it. Achilleon, I've got an extra. Anyone wants it? No. I want to evolve them, but it's probably never going to happen. Oh, even a Crunk. Octius I can send as well, if anyone wants it. Rayleigh. Yeah, and just the Revo. I don't have a Gyro, so I can send the Revo. Restream, as far as I know, is very easy to use, yeah. It's just, you pay a subscription if you don't want the watermark. I feel like there's a Morphopod somewhere that's going to kill me. Alright, what I actually want to test is if I can get through here somehow. Assuming this way. There's a lot of Illuvials over there, but let's explore here first. Okay, that's quicker. Yeah, Bloater would be nice. Have 3 Revos. Yeah, DM me on Discord, Dimitri, with your wallet. I'll send you the Bloater. I couldn't capture the Crunk. Oh, did you find one? Yeah, you need a decent shard for the Crunk, because he's stage 3. Oh, he's T3, isn't he? Stage 2. I have an extra Crunk if you want me to send you one, but I understand if you want to go find him yourself. Because if you're building into Wildfire, like we suggested before, the Crunk is going to be really good. Because he already has Wildfire at stage 2. slowly starting to recognize the sound of that dude. Earth, we'll just scan. Where am I from? Australia. Yeah, WA, Perth, Australia. Where are you from? Man, it's really foggy here. Why is it so foggy? Sometimes when I change this, it clears up. It might just be the weather though. Fire, let's put down a... Go straight into fire.
Here we go.
How are we? How's it going, brother? Yeah, good. Just searching for a geyser, umbra, or ramfire. Would be nice. And then leveling these mammoths. So from the land down under, yeah, exactly. The most isolated city in the world, apparently. Perth, Australia. Alright, let's try to snipe out this koala. There's nothing here I want. And I did just put down teleporter, so if I lose here, it's all good. Which is going to be rough because fire and nature are going to go hyper against me, and there's a lot of it. So I'm not going to waste consumables because I'll probably lose, but let's see how we go. You're from Jakarta. Oh, nice. It's close to Perth. Kind of. It's cheaper for us to go to Jakarta than it is to go to the other side of Australia. Which Mozart do you prefer? My gun overheats when shooting illuvials. Yeah, I prefer... I'll show you what I'm using. Hey, at least we have working internet these days. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm happy with my internet. It's been good. There's a lot of people from Perth. I know TSG's from Perth. Well, he lives in China now, but he is from Perth. TSG's the influencer manager for Illuvium. And so is Jaggernight. Pretty sure apparently he's from Perth. So Mozart, do you prefer? My gun overheats. So I don't think Mozart, the drone doesn't affect your gun, but yeah, I'm using Mozart. And using the sword, this weapon. I'm pretty sure you can use any affinity, but yeah, the Gladius means you can shoot. So it's just about to overcharge, and I went too far. And I can't use G unless I'm in combat, but Yeah, just for it overheats, you press G and the special weapon attack. It doesn't overheat, and it kind of like resets your overheating, so you can just keep shooting. That's what I found the best is. See how I shot till it's just about to overheat, then I can use my special ability. And you can see how quick that was, and this is stage 3. Fire, yeah, let's go again.
Here we go.
Oh, using Starlink, wow. Do I know Ghazali NFT? Sounds familiar, but no. I don't think so. What's it in? What's the context? Is it to do with Illuvium, or is it... No worries, Ashiv. Yeah, it helps so much. All these nature units are going to go hyper. Let's focus this side. This is actually going to be a tough one. It's physical resistance, energy health. Oh, maybe not. More experience here. They might get too much hyper and win, but let's see. So Starlink, if you've got Starlink, is it still, can you still connect with the Ethernet like directly, or is it all Wi-Fi? I don't know if that's a stupid question or not. But of course you'd be able to plug into it, right? It wouldn't just be Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's just like a modem, I'd assume. I might win this. Keep rocking the Enchanter. Nah, they're too healthy. Or maybe one more shield. Close. It's Wi-Fi, but you can get an adapter to plug in. Oh, okay. Well, that's good that you can stream and everything and play just through Wi-Fi. How is your UI quality of the 3D view of the Illuvials? Mine looks fuzzy and yeah, I think they haven't updated it yet. Yeah, I think that's they just haven't. They've said they're going to fix this. Yeah, it's all bad. It's all fuzzy for me as well, which is pretty rare for Illuvium. But they've said like they're updating it. It's probably just killing Grant on from the sidelines, seeing that. Do I play Metalcore? No, I don't. I've heard it's good though, and I've wanted to try it. There's one. It's like a mech game, isn't it? I don't mind sci-fi games. I generally prefer more fantasy, like high fantasy type games. Fire, yeah, let's jump in.
Let's get started.
The reset will be sad for us. We've got a lot of Illuvials now, yeah. Well, apparently it's not resetting until mainnet. Or at least there's no plan to reset it on open beta until it goes to mainnet. So we could be playing with these for a long time. Okay, hopefully we can snipe this guy out. But again, I'm not going to go all out because I've got a teleporter down. I've got a lot of fire, which are all going to go hyper. Let's see how we go with just this. Good chance we'll lose this. And of course, still no token yet. Interesting. I wonder if they'll do an airdrop or. So they got no token. They're just NFTs. That's it. Guess that makes sense. This would be close. No. Damn. When mainnet starts, I doubt I can afford the travel costs you're racking up on debt. Yeah, I know, same. Same. I think we'll be forced to slow down a bit. And... Oops. But in saying that, I skipped stage 0 almost completely. I didn't spend much time in stage 1. So I guess it'll just be a bit of a different... It'll just be a different experience. But I don't necessarily think it'll be a hell of a lot worse, because if they keep stage 1 the same, you can still catch everything in stage 1. So we'll just spend a lot more time there. And then every now and then when you feel strong enough or you want to gamble stage 2 or 3, go do that. I don't know, I mean obviously it's going to be pay gated quite a lot, but I guess that is the game. It's not designed for free to play. But I tend to think it's got a decent balance, and it'll do a very good job of making people spend more money than they had otherwise planned. Just jump into this one.
Let's get started.
Mainnet still early July. May, June, July. I think I would guess early July, yeah. But there would be no surprise if it's delayed. So basically nothing changes on the 26th. Do we still get free ETH and keep playing as is? Is that the changes? That would be my guess, yeah. I think it's just open to everyone at that stage. But I'm only going off, I think maybe Rich said something like that. I think someone asked and he said there's no plan to reset. So that's just possibly only a community manager saying that, and he used the words no plan, so it could easily change or he could be wrong. fiery. I think this one's pretty winnable. Let's do that. I got stunned. Yeah, my whole team's hyper. Nice. My first few is nice. Now I've got a Chocorule. 6, so that's Predator now. You can bond. If you've got a dagger, you can get Predator. So the other one... Oh, he's right there, I should have showed you. But Chuck, if you haven't already, catch the Gorilla for 3 Predator. Or 2 Predator if your Ranger doesn't go Predator. I'll show you which Illuvial that is now. This guy. So the lesser Gorilla, or the greater Gorilla is where you get Predator. So that'll be another Predator. He's really good. And Predator just ends up, like if they land on the same Illuvial in the enemy, they'll one-shot pretty much anything. Because Predator does 150% damage on their first attack when they land. And it's a guaranteed crit. And the Gorilla's a stage 1 as well, so easy to find. You'll probably even come across a stage 2. You just not level the stage 1s. And for me, it's hard to manage job and gameplay. How do you do it? Well, thankfully I work 4 days a week. And a couple of those days are like 6-hour days. Kind of depending. But the hard part is girlfriend, probably. More than her job. So weekends I don't play that much. But she's pretty cool, she's usually happy chilling. But yeah, I guess the answer is I don't really work full time. I work like 3 quarters. I haven't been to Brightlands today, so let's do that. And could do a Ray Lu also. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what you're really starting to hit, like a strong point. Go that way. Laura. These bubbles, there's one. Yeah, that's what matters. An understanding partner. My wife is the same. Lucky us. Yeah. Yeah, that's key. Or maybe you're like a little bit more of an introvert than her. But
Got it.
try to give her most of the weekends, except a lot of the time she's happy doing nothing, chilling anyway, so it's good for me. The hard part is fitting in training. Jiu-jitsu a couple times a week. Still training, but I'm not gonna lie, gaming does take away from that aspect of life. Can't this be a round fight?
Got it. Got ya.
Yeah, we'll scan this. What belt are you? I'm blue belt. I've been due for my purple for a long time. I just don't go to grading, and I mostly do no-gi. So I kind of don't. Yeah, well, I guess they mostly have gradings on Saturdays, and I work Saturday morning. So partially, I don't care about the gi too much. I don't really care about the belts too much, and I can't make the gradings anyway, so I'd have to take work out, and it's my most busy morning. And there's also a part of me that feels like I haven't gone deep into leg locks a lot. So I'm almost a bit insecure about going to purple belt without being proficient in that area. Do I need a foe? Do you train jiu-jitsu? Seems to be pretty common. A lot of guys I game with do. Do I have a foe? Pretty sure I do. I've got a Forest. Could just search for it. How do I not have one? Better catch it then.
Let's get started.
You like Craig? Yeah, I like Craig Jones. Yeah, he's funny. Got a good style as well. Yeah, just fun. Can only do 4 hours a week of that time. Yeah, that's still good. 4 hours is a lot. Well, it's a lot. Like doing it casually, it's a lot. That's kind of where I'm at. Honestly, 2 to 4 hours a week, or 2 to 4 sessions a week. I'm happy just kind of progressing slowly and maintaining everything. I still train a lot, like outside of that, just not jiu-jitsu. I got a couple rogues. Let's do this instead. I'm trying to catch the foe, aren't I? So I need to win this. Go all out. Surely that's enough. Which augments should we focus on early game? Sorry, I asked so much. No, definitely not. That's what this is for. Ask away. What augments? What do you mean by augments? Because we don't actually have augments. I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? The whole team's hyper. And I just got stunned. Oh my god. Ah, this one again. It's always this one. The heal per second. I just use so many consumables as well. Oh, you mean drone upgrade? Which one should you focus on? I'll show you. Well, the answer is going to be different once we're on mainnet because everything's free at the moment. I focus on capture power first, but it doesn't amount to much, and it's quite a lot of farming. So, in an ideal world, this one, because it's still something, but it does take a lot of farming, so it's not necessary. But this one's just easy to get, the detect range, so, and you get the secondary bonus, so I guess duplicate or 4%, I don't know. It's easy to get, so I think it's worth building. But this one's the main one, the Illuvial slots. At least the stage 1 version of it. Get 2 extra Illuvial slots. And then honestly, I haven't looked that much deeper because reduced mining costs and all that, everything's free at the moment, so you don't need to. I believe I lost that. There are Laura over here. So the extra Illuvial slots is the main one. Everything else is either not that crucial or doesn't matter because it's free to play at the moment.
Got ya.
And a lot of those resources you can use for other stuff. I'm going to start Muay Thai soon. Yeah. It's hard to do both at once. My gym does do Muay Thai. I've done a bit in the past. But I kind of just... Is that another lure? I do a bit of striking in my own time. Just jump into this one.
Here we go.
Be good to learn to just get a bit of a base, but I've heard it's quite hard to do both at the same time. I've never tried to do both at the same time, other than doing it in my own time. A lot of rogues. So close to the starting point. Oh, they got heal per second again. Yeah, I'll probably just lose this. I'm not going to waste any consumables. Yeah, I was thinking some people might just become miners, harvesters to go deep into those and sell on the market when mainnet launches. Yeah, surely that'll be profitable, right? Just depends how profitable. Because you would assume without thinking too deeply, it would just be the average cost of the amount of runs you need to make the gear, and then add on a bit more expensive just for the time. Just depends how much. I'm guessing early on they'll be really, you'll be able to sell them for a lot more, and then they'll dilute. It won't be as much. Oh, close. Very close. Why is it so hard to do at the same time? Recovery, or is it just too much focus needed? I've heard it's more because if you split your time between the two, let's say doing Jiu-Jitsu and then Muay Thai, they feel like they're sacrificing progress and like they're falling behind in progress in the other martial art. Whether that's actually true or not, or just the feeling, it's just the feedback they get, or maybe even the excuse they make to drop one and just focus on the other. Yeah, I don't think it's a recovery thing. It's a feeling of I may as well put all my time into this one martial arts because I feel like I'm either not progressing or falling behind, or may as well focus on this. But then again, a lot of people train MMA, which is basically splitting your time. I don't know, maybe that's just an excuse I've heard a lot. Or you end up liking one more than the other, and every time you go to do a class or whatever, you just slowly start to choose the one you like more and give up on the other. And I still haven't caught anything that exciting today. Maybe I've just been spoiled on other days. Got enough to scan one more.
Got ya.
Three fire. A lot of water. Fire. They're probably just going to go hyper. Yeah, let's not do that. What a mess. Just wait for my gun to recharge. Oh my god, my drone targeted the links. Just to be 13. I just have to do them.
Let's get started.
Yeah, you would think just making master shards, like surely that's a simple, I guess, business or game plan is just do stage 3 runs, just do mines, and sell master shards. When you think of it like that, that's kind of insane for Illuvium. There's gonna be a ton of players doing that. A ton of players buying master shards off the market. Just gambling on catching rare Illuvials. A bunch of players that actually just love the IP and want to collect everything to play. You got arena players. It's gonna be very wild to see their spending in the first 6 months. Can I win this easily enough? Probably not. I don't have heal per second. Screw it, I'll go all out because I don't want to die because I didn't put a teleporter down. I hope that's enough. Nice. Taking out those 3 was huge. Nothing exciting. Pretty sure I can hear a morphopod. Nothing again. I do have the heal per second. It's my last run, so it doesn't matter if I lose, but I still want to win, so let's try that. Could take out this ace before he megas, be nice. Might die to Enchanter. Damn. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think Brightlands is that great. At least for what I'm after. Do one more. Feels like I should at least catch something that's super good. Because I made some progress with these guys. It's like 30, nearly 40k. Crimson Waste. Fire will go straight into. Fire and water will go straight in. Interesting Raptorus. The foe, I think I established I didn't have one, did I? So let's catch that if I can. We got attack speed, damage health. He's just going to be taking this, isn't he? So it's probably more this guy we need to be tanky. Far out, running low on those. Alright, let's do it. Oh, those two rogues. Can my Garo finish him off? Stunned. Oh my god. Man, it's not meant to be with these foes. That's twice I've lost to him. Fuck, I just used so much consumables as well. I didn't see those two rogues. I would have made that. The mammoth at the tank more tanky. But it was only one. Wouldn't happen to have an extra rhodium. I don't have a lot of rhodium, but I probably... Let's have a look. How do I even... Can you send these? I've only got 3. I don't know how helpful that's going to be. You get them in the tier 0 run, or stage 0 I should say. Oh, Tyru. If anyone wants that, I can catch it and send it. Maybe I'll come back to it. That road is still running. Water we'll go into.
Here we go.
It was pretty bare, I'm done for the night. We'll get it next time. Yeah, right, so you can get... Yeah, I haven't done many rhodium runs. I'm guessing you can get just unlucky and not pick up much. I mean, I could send those 3, but I don't know. I think that's extremely minimal, isn't it? Won't really make a difference. Oh, an Alfie. Maybe I'll put you over there then. This is bad. They got the physical damage and the heal per second. My only real hope is that a rogue? That is. I think I put a teleporter down, so if I lose, so be it. Looks like I got this. I need 2 or 3, can't remember. Yeah, well, DM me your wallet. You just won't be able to link it in the YouTube, so you have to DM me on Discord or Twitter. I can just send the 3 that I have. If they're sendable, do they have to be ingots or? But I don't need them, so I can definitely send it. So you save yourself going in back in.
Got it.
My Discord's the exact same as my YouTube channel, just Web3 Gaming TV. 3 fire. I'll just scan everything here and then I can always just pick and choose after.
Got ya.
So I can do 2 more encounters. Oh my god. This thing's gonna kill me, isn't it? I'll just jump into this.
Let's get started.
Yeah, that's me on Discord. You can send me your wallet. And Dimitri, I don't know if you're still there, but I sent you the blotto just now. Okay. Just the one rogue, it looks like. Thorns here. Alright. See if that's enough. Jake, I'm not sure if you can send... I think it's only ingots you can send. Looking at filters, Illuvials, equipment, drones, weapons. I'm pretty sure it's only the ingots that are NFTs on the blockchain. So I can't actually send the rhodium. Actually, let me check if I have any. Maybe I built more. See what ingots I have.
Gotcha.
A flare. I don't need that one. Yeah, I don't think the ores are the ones you... Yeah, you have to actually make the ingots. Let me have a look. T0. Yeah, I don't have any... Oh, there's a lot of shit there. Yeah, I've only got the raw material. I don't have the ingot, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Got ya.
Just jump in.
Here we go.
Still nothing great. Let's try finish on a win. Ah, the charm. My fox charmed the ace, interrupted him. Nice. There is something I wanted to test with the Ergon Rifts. I saw someone say that you could fit in one more encounter if you get 4 Ergon Rifts. Yeah, 150 left. $450. What's that? Another one over there. So I started with 150. 600, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I just need to find another one. Shit, I only got 15 health left. Alright, well that's good to know once we start paying for these. There was one here with 3 fire, 2 water, and the earth for hyper for myself. That's winnable, I think. So this one? I guess this has the highest chance of a ramp fire.
Here we go.
Yep, I've done that once. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good to know. I mean, that's easy to do, the math in my head. I should have... It seems obvious now that I did. I only collected 3 of them as well then, I think. Was it? Or maybe you can only collect 3. Tyru. Oh, a Fernite. Hmm. heal per second again. What is this here? Oh, another rogue. Don't know if this is worth using the consumables, but let's try it. Then you get 350, 150, then 100. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought at some point you get 75 as well, or 50, so maybe you can get a fourth. See. So that would be 550, so you need at least 100 energy before you get them. So let's say you're on 50 energy, you might not be able to get it. It's a good win. Like I may as well, it's only a tier 3 shard. Surely this gets it. Right. Are you worth getting? $54. Maybe someone will want it in the future. I'll grab it. Maybe you get 50 from a fourth. Yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense, yeah. It makes sense that they make it so you, if you do use 3 or 4 of them, if it's enough for one encounter. See if I can beat the dome back. Alright. That's me done. That was a okay day. Well, actually, I'll see how much my mammoths. I don't think I'll have enough. 14 to 31. 48, 49. Not quite. I'll be able to level that next time. Level these next time. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be back in 2 days from now. I had to get it to get the stage 3 moss. Oh, you got the stage 3 moss? I really want it, but it's not on the priority listed level. I'll just wait till I find one. They're only stage tier 3, so surely eventually I'd find a stage 3. Oh, you only had 5 minutes. Oh yeah, because you would have been against the clock as well. Especially when they don't spawn on top of you. That's actually an epic moment. Alright. Cheers for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.